Greetings, it's Karen with the Pokey Dragon, and today I wanted to kind of play around in Photoshop a little bit. I'm still kind of like learning, well, not really learning, I'm kind of reteaching myself the program, so I kind of wanted to get some more practice. I'm also trying something a little bit different. I have my husband with me helping my voiceover. Yay! So to try to get more of a real feel to my talking, because I feel like it was kind of monotone and difficult to understand a little bit. So I'm gonna try this, see what happens. High five. High five. Yay. Yay. So I started off with a quick sketch on a layer. I don't typically do the I don't typically what am I trying to say here? I don't typically have a sketch in Photoshop. That's what I'm trying to say. I usually sketch it out on paper, scan it in, and then draw over it, because that's what I'm used to. It's what I'm most comfortable with. So I really wanted to try to do an entire drawing in Photoshop, even though it's just kind of a simple little cat puss. Get it? So I did a couple layers, and then I picked one that I liked and went with that one. Next, over the sketch, I blocked out some colors to get the shape. His little pointy ears.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
And then after I kind of blocked in the colors, I went ahead and did an outline. I'm just using the standard brushes that come with Photoshop. I didn't want to download any, like, special ones.
Okay. Have you tried creating any of your own yet?
I have tried creating my own brushes, but...
Not very successful?
I'm not very successful at building brushes yet. I have made a couple where they're like specific shapes, like trees and stuff, and I can actually stamp like trees as a brush.
So cute.
Jared thinks it's cute. What do you think about my music?
Very epic. Has a certain gravitas.
A certain gravitas. So then I used like the circle tool just to, and I duplicate layers to kind of get the same look on both sides. And then I fight with the nose for like 3 hours. Aren't you glad this is time-lapsed?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe? Yeah. And then I was like, I like the shape, but I don't like the position, so I just scooched around. Which is kind of nice about Photoshop. And then I had the outline on the same layer, so that's why I kind of like scooched stuff off to the side. If I wanted to make it easier on myself, I would have made them on separate layers, but I didn't. I made it hard on myself.
Gotcha. Yeah, because what's the point unless you're, making things look cool?
Exactly. That's the other nice thing is I can just duplicate the layer and then flip it and put it on the other side.
Oh, that's cool.
See? Boom, boom, boom. He has Matt Smith's eyebrows.
What happened to your eyebrows?
What happened to your eyebrows? No, they're just delicate.
Like how offended he got.
So right about here is when I had malfunction with the computer. So I actually didn't film making the shape for the pot. I had that update that broke my tablet. So I forgot to I was so frustrated after fixing it that I forgot to record making the actual pot with the pen tool. So, oh well. So then I didn't like the way the perfect shape of the ellipsis. So I kind of scooched it down and then just duplicated it. And then I made like 17 little spines and I picked ones I liked and then just moved them over. Rather than try to, make them look right the first time, I was just like, you know what, I'll just move them. Worked out pretty well, I think. That way they kind of have, like the hand-drawn kind of look, but I didn't have to sit there and try to draw each one like 3 times to make it look right.
Well, yeah, it keeps you from trying to make them too perfect.
Right.
You just get the quick off the cuff, which is really what you want.
Right. I think I go in here and so I finally organize all my layers off to the side there since they were kind of stressing me out. You can kind of group the layers together so that when you move stuff around, then they're linked together, and you can do those little arrows with the little arrow that kind of hooks and looks down it's a clipping mask. So anything you draw on there, like see right now I have the clipping mask on the light green with the dark green. I'm drawing over it. It won't go outside of where the light green is.
Oh, nice.
So I can just go see it like I was, totally off. I don't have to go back in. Then I went in with some highlights, and then I fought with the nose for 30 minutes again. I'm just kidding. Actually, I know. So then I made a layer with the, to put the kind of cactus stripes on. That's the same kind of dark color as the shadow, but then since it's on its own layer, I can turn the opacity down so that they're not so dark. And then I kind of do the same thing for the dirt. I kind of like plunked a whole bunch of dark spots all over the pot. And then I just turn the opacity down, make it look dirty without being, you know, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same color, so it's as the shadows, you know, so there's still like a simple color scheme without having to pick a new color that's, you know.
Gonna be a
Catpus. Catpus. I don't know. I thought catapus kind of sounded like caterpillar. A caterpillar. Because it's like it's two puns in one. Because it's a catpus. Because a cactus is only 2 syllables. And there's the completed piece. Yay! So thanks for watching. If you like it, click subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye!